Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched, Point Break 2000 and, would you guys call this 2015 or 2016? I believe it was in theaters in 2015. I usually kind of just count movies the year they come out because I don't go to theaters that often, so I usually go off the Blu-ray, but I believe on IMDb it's listed as 2015, so that's what we'll call it. Point Break 2015, a reimagining of sorts to the old Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze movie. Now, I have seen the old one, but it's been such a long time, I'm really not going to try to draw any comparisons to this and that one. Other than that, everything in it is different. Other than their names and very paper-thin thread of the story. So in this one, we got Edgar Ramirez plays Bodhi, who was Patrick Swayze's character, and Luke Bracey, who plays Utah. Now, I forget exactly, he says Utah's his nickname, and God, in the original one, was his name really Utah, or did he play for Utah because he was like a football player or something? I don't remember. So Utah, who was Keanu Reeves' character, but as I said, Luke Bracey, I hope I'm not getting too confusing here, he is an extreme, I forget what they call it, extreme sports decathlete type thing. I can't remember what the word was they used, where he just does extreme kayaking through convenience stores. No, and he's doing this like dirt bike thing where he's like going on the ledge of this hill or something, and it's so funny because you see it and it looks like it's as thin as a wheel, and they're just going to go across this trail. But then when they show it, it's like this wide. It's like, who can't ride a dirt bike on a trail that wide, you know? And so he's got his friend with him or whatever. And it was the guy who plays, I forget his name. It's the brother from Bates Motel. I can't think of what his name is right now. But so he ends up, they do this crazy thing where they're like, at the end there's like this jump and they gotta land on this small cliff thing, and he dies, and not Utah, the other guy dies, and so he quits the extreme sports and he applies for the FBI. I don't know, he goes to school and all this stuff along the way, but they don't really get into that. So he becomes an FBI agent. Well, he doesn't become an FBI agent. They don't want to let him in or something, and then he figures out, oh, these are probably the guys who are doing it because they're extreme athletes, and so they're like, well, we'll let you in on a provisional basis. And I guess they're trying to do something where they do these 8 challenges, and so he's got to infiltrate them. And I don't know, from there it's just like they just keep going from one place to the other, doing extreme mountain climbing and base jumping and whatnot, you know. I feel like, you know, these characters, they're just so boring. They have like no expression. You don't care about anybody. You know, this movie was not well acted. It's just, I feel like the characters really ruined this movie. It was an okay story. I don't think it lives up to the original story, but as I said, I don't remember that one that well. But I mean, I know they were bank robbers, and in this one, they're just like mountain climbing and like stealing money and raining it down on Mexico, and like, what? Why? It doesn't even make sense. It's not even that interesting of a story, really. But it does have some cool, fun action along the way, and you know, I think this one is worth checking out. But I don't know. You guys might want to rent this one and not buy it. But it's kind of fun. It just is kind of lacking in a lot of ways in the characters and the story. But it's kind of, it almost feels like a Fast and the Furious movie, only without the high-paid actors, you know. But I did kind of like it in a way, you know. It wasn't horribly bad. So I think for a score on this, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, guys. It's worth checking out, but it's not gonna be something I think you guys will be too impressed with. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and follow on Instagram.